too bad out here.
Greggy.
What's up, man?
What's good with you?
Chilling.
Greggy, I'm hearing grumblings at a possible Keith Thurman versus Vergil Ortiz fight.
I like that.
So saying that Vergil's going to come back in October, that kind of aligns with the schedule. What I'm starting to pay attention to is schedules in boxing.
Schedules,
where when a fight's already lined up, two guys come back within the same month or within weeks of each other. And Eddie said we can expect Boots in October.
Right.
And now we're hearing Vergil's coming back in October.
Right.
But now, Keith Thurman.
Yeah.
What you make of that fight? No, I got one. Yeah.
How much?
Hey, boo.
It's negotiable right now. I'm trying to get rid of it.
All right, I'm gonna come see you after this. I'll talk to you. They trying to sell.
That's how you know we
PS5.
outside. Yo. Niggas don't believe we authentic. Yeah. Yeah. We out here.
That was a real joint.
We out here.
That was crazy.
Yeah. What you think of that fight, Jay?
No, that's a good fight, and I feel like Vergil need that fight. Vergil need that fight because Thurman is a guy who's held the title, and we know Thurman is a real guy. Thurman only lost to Pacquiao, so that would be a perfect fight for Vergil. That would be perfect for Vergil if he can make it happen. How the fight ends though, Vergil Thurman looked like he gained some new energy dealing with the 154-pound division. What I mean is, when he fought that kid, even though Brock Jarvis really ain't had nothing for him, he was a big kid, and we just wanted to see how Thurman was going to handle it. Thurman got him out early. I believe it was like the fourth round, third or fourth round. So that means Thurman still got some gas in the tank. Vergil, it would be a great test for Vergil mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying? Because Thurman ain't known to lay down. Like I said, he only lost once. So you really got to really beat Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? And if you beat Keith Thurman, that's a legitimate win. That's a solid win. So I like that fight. But at the same time, Vergil got to be careful. Thurman is a veteran, crafty, and he can still punch. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think this is the right fight to prepare him for his next fight against Jaron Ennis? And I don't look at Keith as no tune-up or nothing like that. I look at Keith, even at an old age, dangerous.
Yeah. Nah, it don't prepare you for any other fight because all of these guys are different. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get similar styles and things like that, similar statures that you can go by and be like, all right, well, he kind of built like him, or he punched like him, or whatever. But nah, Boots and Thurman, they don't fight nothing alike.
Who wins that fight, Greggy?
50-50. I mean, what's his name? Vergil got the momentum, beating Madrimov, and Thurman. You know, he Keith Thurman. You just never know what you're gonna get with Keith Thurman. But one thing we do know, Keith Thurman ain't coming to lose. So I'm gonna say a 50-50 fight.
To me, Thurman was probably the best puncher on the move.
Yeah.
You know, some guys can't produce velocity when they're moving. Keith Thurman is one of these awkward dudes that can.
Yeah.
Can Keith move and punch for 12 rounds, or does he not to? Does he not need to?
It depends on what type of respect Vergil give him. I think Vergil with the Madrimov joint, that joint gave him some confidence as far as walking people down. He always did walk people down, but Madrimov was a guy that you could respect, you know what I mean, in the game, because he's been up against top tier guys his last two joints. But that's not Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman not gonna run like that. He not gonna move like that. I don't wanna call it running, but he ain't gonna move like that. He gonna move, but he gonna fire too. You know what I mean? So I think Keith could do it. Keith could do a little bit of everything. He can box and he can fight. You know what I mean?
That's definitely a good matchup. It was a fight that I would have wanted to happen like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But shit, why not now, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. But this is the thing. Keith Thurman go in there and win, then you throw a wrench in the whole situation. So, you know what I mean? But then again, no, it don't, because either way, I like either guy versus Boots.
Well,
I mean, as far
the
as
reality is people have thrown wrenches into Jaron Ennis plans a bunch of times.
Right.
Roman Villa versus Rashidi Ellis.
Rashidi, yep.
The fight was going to happen next. Everybody was excited about Rashidi and Boots. Roman Villa beats him.
Yep.
Jamal James, Butaev.
Yep.
Jamal James was going to fight Boots next. Loses.
Yep.
I'm missing. I know it's one more, yo.
Yeah. I mean, that just means Boots got a different route. And that's what people don't understand. I mean, the scheduling and all that matters, but if a guy go in there and lose, and it was a guy, you know, that was supposed to be scheduled to fight another guy, or it was one of those fights we wanted to see, and the guy lose, that's not nobody's fault. Boots is doing his part.
I know, but the problem is perspectives, though, right?
Yeah.
Even though that guy beat that guy, he isn't as heralded as that guy.
No, absolutely.
So it's not going to mean the same to these casual fans' eyes because they wanted to see the sexy matchup.
Yeah, I understand that. And listen, that just means if that fight do happen, Vergil got to go in there and take care of business. You know what I mean?